We have some very special guests with us now who are part of those inspiring programs. First off, next to us, our own Nikki Mohan. You know the face.
Yeah.
When Nikki's not doing television, in all her free time, she is out there mentoring so many young women as part of Women of Tomorrow.
And such a great mother, too. We also have Natalie Moore, a mentee of Women of Tomorrow. Very pretty.
Dr. Chad Bernstein is the president and CEO of Guitars Over Guns.
And Xavier Gustave, who is a student musician himself. And nice to have you all with us. Thanks for joining us.
Chad, we've heard Guitars Over Guns. It's called Go-Go. What is the magic of this program? When did you start it? Tell us about it.
For us, the magic of the program really is in the transformational power of music and the incredible musicians that we have in our community that come back and mentor our youth. So we use music and a non-traditional approach, popular music, hip-hop, to engage the kids in the things that they're most interested in, keep them after school in a productive space, safe place where they can be themselves and just be kids, which is so important for so many of our youth.
That's right.
And then pair them with somebody that's going to stay with them for a year and mentor them and teach them the life skills and the things that really are going to make the difference in their life for their ability to set goals, redefine what success means to them, and then have the skills to acquire those things. And we started actually right down the road, 10 minutes away at North Miami Middle School with 15 kids and 5 mentors. The program's grown to serve over 2,000 youth.
Wow.
And this year alone we have 600. And 41 professional musicians between here and Chicago that are invested into the lives of our kids. So it's a great honor to be working in this space and with so many people that are committed towards making a difference and to be able to unlock the incredible potential of our youth.
And great talent like Xavier. You spoke of hip-hop. We got a rapper on the end right there with Xavier. How has this program transformed your life, Xavier?
It's really helped me get in touch with my more musical and more talented side, and it's also helped me see things in a more different moral way, you know, just set up my way of thinking into a better mindset than any other kid would, you know, just setting me apart differently from anyone else, basically.
So Xavier, you don't have to play guitar. That's just the name, Guitars Over Guns, but you can be a rapper, you can be a singer, you can play what, drums, piano?
Yep, you can play practically any instrument you want. If you have a talent, Go-Go is the place, because the way that we see it, it's almost like a family. I mean, you're in this program for a long time with the same mentors and the same faces. Eventually you're gonna make friends, and eventually those friends are gonna start coming over to your houses or coming over to performance with you, carpooling, whatever. And in the end, we all just happen to have a deep connection because we all accept and appreciate one another. Doesn't matter what your background is, doesn't matter what you're interested in. We all see you as, you know, our brother, our sister, our second mom, our second dad, you know?
That's right. And Chad, for you, how much raw talent have you seen out there since you've been over this program? We asked Tanisha about that with her drama program. How much raw talent have you seen?
It's incredible. I mean, we have students that have never picked up an instrument before the program, and this year we have 2 students that just accepted scholarships to Berklee School of Music. So
wow.
It's unlocking doors in their lives in ways that, you know, music is obviously the tool, but it's the bridge. It's not necessarily the end goal. And what we're really trying to do is transform our students' potential, and to see it flourish in that way is incredible.
It's working.
And our other program is Women of Tomorrow. Nikki, tell us about it, because you've been involved for years now.
Yes, for almost the entire length of the program. It's been around for 20 years in all Miami-Dade public schools, Broward, Palm Beach, also now in Greater Detroit and Philadelphia. Women helping women, a woman mentor put in every public high school to encourage what we consider at-risk girls who are referred to the program or who join the program, to encourage them to go to college, to build proper relationships, and then we give them college scholarships, over $5 million awarded in scholarships in the almost 2 decades, and this is one of our scholarship winners, Natalie Mora.
And Natalie, who was your mentor and how did she change your life?
Bernita and Karen, and we also had the school coordinator who was Miss Lachlan at the time. And yeah, I mean, Women of Tomorrow in general, it changes lives.
How has it changed your life then?
Well, I was in a really bad situation. I had started high school. Well, it was my brother. He had a lot of drug problems, and he brought it home very often. My parents wanted to get a divorce because my mom was always trying to protect my brother. And I didn't really care about school. I would skip school and show up 2 weeks later to class and be like, oh, when did the tables change? And I one day was walking with one of my friends, and there was cupcakes and cookies and chips, and there was just so much food in the library where they were having their first meeting. And I walked in, and I sat down, and I started eating a cookie, and they started talking about scholarships. So at that time, I was in a really bad situation, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to college. I'm not really going to end up doing anything. I'm just going to stay at home, probably be like my brother or something. And when they spoke about the scholarship, I got really interested, and my ears perked up. And that's when I started talking to the school coordinators, and I started talking to the mentors, and they really started getting me involved. They started bringing in guest speakers, how to do a job interview, how to look someone in the eye and shake their hand the proper way.
And what has it led to? What's your future goal?
Oh, now my goal is to be a veterinarian.
Great.
Yes. So I'm really excited. I'm actually interning right now. And this is my last semester at Miami-Dade College.
Wow.
And I'm going to be going to FIU to do the pre-vet program there.
Wow.
And Xavier, before we leave, what is your goal? What is your goal? What's your future hold?
My future, it's just to be great, to be honest. I want to own my own studio someday, and I don't want it to only focus on music. I want it to be an entertainment studio where if you have a talent for art, if you have a talent for ventriloquism, puppets.
Yes, we understand.
Then you will do it. If
Then
that's
you
You
your
do
goal.
it. You know,
Yes.
it's just a place where you show your talent, no matter if it's with your hands or with your arms, with your voice. You know, I just want a place where we give to the world what we have been given, and we just show off what we can.
And these
You're
mentors
awesome.
made a difference.
Yes.
Chad, we know you're going to be behind Xavier and Nikki. You're going to be behind Natalie and others through Women of Tomorrow, Guitars Over Guns. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All it takes is one great mentor.
That's right. And Natalie, you made Dr. Padron a very happy man tonight, and the superintendent as well, after hearing that you would skip school.